So basically, what Trump is saying is that in these situations, whether it's with Canada, Europe, China, or other countries, is that we're just trying to level the playing field, saying, hey, we can't have a trade agreement where we're saying it's free trade, but then you won't accept our goods for sale, and now we have this trade deficit, right? So he's just trying to close that gap, and he's using tariffs as a bargaining chip. We saw it work with Colombia when Colombia said they wouldn't take illegal immigrants. Within hours of Trump imposing a tariff on them, they came to an agreement. Same thing with Mexico. I believe it was on Friday that he said we're going to impose tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. Monday there's an agreement to at least postpone it with Mexico to work out final details. And I know Canada's trying to do the same at this point in time. So what impact is it going to have on us as American consumers? Will it increase prices? In the shortest answer is yes. For those goods that are imported from those countries, the prices will increase. So we're going to see a couple of things happen. One is they could increase productivity here in the United States if it is cheaper than paying the tariff to bring it over. That's one way that they use tariffs to try to protect jobs. Or we're just going to see that increased cost. Now, the first step of him trying to curb the fentanyl crisis here in the United States is using those as bargaining chips. So they are not expected at this point in time to be long-term tariffs. They could be shorter term in duration, depending on how quickly these countries come to an agreement with the United States. But we are still the largest economy, so countries want to do business with us because if you're Mexico and you have a 25% tariff, but we can go to Ecuador or Brazil and get something very similar or a very similar price without the tariffs, we're going to start dealing and importing those goods instead. So it benefits each country to work with the United States to stop the fentanyl crisis. And then I know the next steps is obviously dealing with the financial deficit that we have here in the United States. And the last step that he's going to deal with when it comes to using these tariffs is to address these discrepancies when it comes to trade. So there's kind of nutshell. Why are these tariffs going on? Are they going to last? The ones that you're seeing right now with Canada and Mexico probably aren't going to last.